Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 at Arella the Sorceress. Um, Last night when we started, we finished the Nautiloid section. We um, recruited Asterion the Vampire, that we don't know is a vampire yet.
This for now.
Gale, our wizard, and of course, our main love interest slash cleric, Shadowheart.
All's well that ends as bad
We
as it could have.
also uh, explored the abandoned temple of Jurgle, where I found this guy, Withers, who can bring us back from the dead for a price, as well as change our class. But now, we're going to head back out into the world. We've already got all of our available buffs on. And we're going to head north.
I am enjoying our walks together.
See, I don't think I got... no, I don't have a shovel.
Sure. In silence.
Also, I don't think they have anything to say.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
No.
How can I help?
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
Hello, Sovereign. Welcome to Stram.
I have a cat, a
'Tis
library,
also in
a weakness for
Baldur's
a good
Gate
glass
3.
of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry.
If I may ask, what is your class and character? Well, don't stop there. You must have many stories to tell about your adventures as an archmage.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Why does everybody not want to tell me their backstory immediately? Realism. Wiz Sorcerer High Elf who can summon ice swords instead of firebolt for a change. Ah, so you went with ice knife. Nice. Alright. The map. Need to go. Quickest way is to go north, is to go through here. I'm sorry, Sovereign. I don't like the Twitch ads, but I promise not to start any dialogue stuff. Well, the thing is this isn't my main source of income, it's supplemental. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna... until ad jail is done.
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick... Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
There we go.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Oh, there's Agile. Okay. It's like, did Agile already happen? We can fill out the map while we're waiting. Well, the Nautiloid's bigger than I thought it was. That must be the bridge. That must be where the chambers were. What the hell is this? Secret, okay. "21 seconds. Alright, welcome back everybody from jail. So now we're going to actually make progress. We're gonna cut up through here. Hey, there's some tieflings up there. Let's say hi.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh,
Not nice.
a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white, hot
spears.
stare.
Oh, okay.
Her lips don't move,
Nice.
yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Why should I help you?
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Fair enough.
Remember
Okay.
how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
She may not be completely trustworthy at the moment, but we still need her. Well, balls. First roll of the night, nat 1.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
A blast? I could use more
You
specifics.
didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp?
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Goblins, huh?
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Now.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Oh, I won't. And what exactly is a crash?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Those were words. Keep in mind that Arella ain't too bright. She's just average when it comes to intelligence. So, those were words. Well, a simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Alright.
Make space, and my might is yours.
Gil could do his rest.
I'll get little rest given the stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Ready for battle. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not
Fair
until
enough.
I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Yeah, you
Come.
can tell because the
Hall
ears
once
aren't as
mentioned a
pointy.
camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Although first, girl, you are dirty as sin. There you go.
Ignorance breeds madness.
Okay, level up. So we're gonna keep her a fighter for now. Although I might add a different class to her for level 4. I've tried a couple different things for a multi-class Lae'zel. I mean, fighter makes the most sense, obviously, and that's her base. But I've tried Barbar, but Rage kind of seemed to get in the way of things. I've tried Ranger, but I mean, she might as well just be a ranged fighter, so eh. But one that I actually like, you should make her an Eldritch Knight because magic is. Oh, here's the thing, so I'm gonna make her a Battle Master, but then I'm gonna multi-class her into a Paladin, so she can smite. An Oath of Vengeance Paladin is what I'm gonna make her. Paladin of Lakith for now. She's not gonna be a Paladin of Lakith forever though. Alright, so Battle Master, because the maneuvers are pretty good. Champion is just, I hit hard. Eldritch Knight is great, but unfortunately, her casting modifiers would be either Con or Int, Wiz, or Charisma, and as you can see, they're kind of shit. So, Battle Master it is. And the 3 maneuvers that I like the best are Disarming Strike, both melee and ranged, because, oh no! You have bad weapon in hand. Thunk! Not anymore. Her int leaves her spell work to be desired. Yeah, it does. I've had her be an Eldritch Knight, and what I mainly had her main spells as was shield. So if somebody tried to hit her, no. Fuck you. But I also like Riposte. And then trip attack. Shield and green flame. Yeah. Let's see here. We've already got Great Weapon Master. Let's do Savage Attacker. And for level 4, Paladins also get extra attack. So now that she's a Battle Master and she's got all the maneuvers I really want, there's really no need to keep going on the fighter path. So let's do the Paladin. Oath of the Ancient. You fight on the side of light in the cosmic struggle against darkness to preserve the sanctity of life and the beauty of nature. Oath of Ancient's tenets. They've kindle light through acts of kindness and kindle light of hope in the bleakest hollows of despair. Shelter the light. Yeah, no. This is not Lae'zel. Oath of Devotion. Follow the ideal of the knight in shining armor. You act with honor and virtue to protect the weak and pursue the greater good. Yeah, that's not her either. Oath of Vengeance. You have set aside even your own purity to right wrongs and deliver justice to those who have committed the most grievous of sins. She's a little too lawful evil. Yeah, for Oath of Devotion, definitely. But Oath of Vengeance? Fight the greater evil, exerting your wisdom, identify the higher morality in any given instance, and fight for it. No mercy for the wicked. Chasten those who dole out their villainy by wiping their blight from the world forever. That sounds about right. Although we are gonna have to work on that charisma. Alright. Let's see here. Do I have weapons for her? We've got the... Oh, wait. No, I don't need to give her the Everburn Blade. You've got the Black Razor. Devours Soul. When Black Razor defeats an enemy or consumes their soul... Oh, Jesus. You gain 15 temporary hit points starting from level 3 and 35 temporary hit points starting level 8. These hit points fade after taking a long rest. As long as these hit points last and you keep Black Razor in your hand, you have advantage on attack rolls, and starting from level 8, advantage on all saving throws, and ability checks, and access to the haste spell without concentration. Yeah, guess... yes, that's going right there. As for her ranged, I don't want her to really have a short bow, but I don't really have anything else to give her. Oh, Shadowheart, you're getting that. No. Okay, fine.
I wonder what the next move is.
That way you have a physical ranged option as well.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Although, Lae'zel, I'm going to need to ask you to... Fuck, where is it? There it is.
Indolence breeds madness.
Drink that. Don't have it back on. Nope, okay. Okie dokie.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Alright. If we go down this way, that's just gonna wrap around, okay? Hark, I hear shouting ahead.
I hear shouting up ahead.
I just said
We
that.
should check it out, but be careful.
What's careful? I don't know what stealth is.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
Sucks to be you then.
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
Too late. Don't open the gate.
Open the gate!
Bring in your ranged fighters to rain arrows from the defensive positions. Don't open the fucking gate. Hell. And here, you know, I would have thought they would have listened to my strategy, but I guess fuck me.
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade
Ew.
and suffer its sting.
Alright, well, let's go up here. Got the one attack. Let's go ahead and get some fire down there. As for you, get away from Arella. Not enough movement. Okay. Fine.
Survival is all that matters.
Alright. So, I don't yet have my big AoEs of gloriousness. My party expansion thing doesn't work, damn you. Oh, yeah. I've never tried that, so I never really knew how it worked, but yeah, that's gotta suck. Okay. Will's got that one. Okay, he's next on the list. Alright, and then...
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Alright, let's have you fly down here. Okay, let's upcast that. I only got the one, so no.
Take
Okay, well. Oh no, he's gonna die. I don't care.
With finesse.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Okay. Hi, Fluff. Hail hydrate. It's stretch. How is you? Let's just take those because he's not gonna need those, and he's not gonna need those. Okay. Ow. For fuck's sake, Lae'zel. Take all those.
Be quick.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Okay, it's just the work left, so...
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you. More.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
He ran through my fucking... He ran through the bonfire. God damn it, Will. No one died. Will was here, and he ran this way right into my bonfire. which hurt him and made him temporarily hostile. Yeah, we're gonna have to reload. Alright. It's like, I really hope I can... Okay, so no create bonfire this time.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in!
That was,
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
I had used the cantrip create bonfire to burn some people. It didn't go away after the fight, and Will ran right into it and thought I attacked him because he's a dumbass.
The nine hells! Open the gates! Cannon! No! Shit! Damnable and suffer it.
Alright.
This will do nicely.
We're still gonna open up with fire arrow. Also, hello, Cross. Welcome to the stream. Then we're gonna go down this way. And not have enough. So I'm just gonna dash down here. And I just want to take you out, so BAM! You're now pudding.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Green Flame Blade's nice.
My sickle and sword, strike them down!
Alright, let's go ahead and fly over here. Alright, there's that. Then spear. Put that there.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
No time to waste.
Okay, let's do a disarming attack range. I have my spear. Piercing strike. Why would you heal the warg, you moron? You deserve that.
Let's move.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, so we've got that scout there, the warg, and the boss.
No time for mercy.
Got to move.
Heal myself.
Take your
Hazel? You suck.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Hey! Will didn't attack us because he didn't run into a create bonfire like a dumbass. Alright, let's level up. Sorcerer level 3. Alright, what spell do we want? Primarily, ooh, we want Burning Hands on steroids. Metamagic, Empowered, Twinned, Quickened. Gotta love Quicken spell. We also get Darkness. Let's take out Burning Hands because we don't need it anymore. And in its place, we'll bring out Scorching Ray. And then for our feet, I think I already have, yeah, I do have Elemental Adept. Do Eldritch Adept. Armor of Shadows, so I can do Mage Armor without wasting a spell slot. Destroy Undead. Yay. Alright, so we get Call Lightning, Sleet Storm, Discordant Melody, and Thunderstep. Get that, rid of that. Add in Spirit Guardians. I love Spirit Guardians. And then for you... let's actually give you Heavy Armor Master. You don't need it right now, but it'll help later on. Alright, Ranger level 2, spells. Let's do Hail of Thorns. And Snaring Strike. Fighting Style Archery. And as for the feet, let's do Mobile. No, I don't want Fighter level 4. I want Paladin level 2. And we'll go with Defense. Pair of spells. No, no. We want Searing Smite and Wrathful Smite. As for feet, let's also do Heavy Armor Master. Alright. Should get her alerts very helpful. Alright, I can get that next level. Feats every level is so much fun. Soldier's Cloak. Let's give that to Lae'zel. Gloves of Power. Oh yeah, that's going to Lae'zel. Yeah, feats every level is required. Yeah, I'm all for it. Lae'zel, let's see.
Crave blood.
Take the Soldier's Cloak. And take the Gloves of Power. And then also, I want to give you... Where did it go? There it is. Excuse me while I fashion souls. This is very important.
Feel like we're being watched.
One crisis after another.
Yeah, we are dying everything.
Let's move.
I try and get everyone to have their own thing. Like, I'm actually wearing Jurgle's stuff, which Arella, I mean, I kind of see that as how Azarath is. The place of balance. At the moment, Shadowheart is with Shar.
What now?
Asterion has, I think he has Modius. Just because it looks vampiric. And Lae'zel obviously has Flackith. And I dyed everything for Gale in Mistra.
Can't give up now.
It does look good on him, doesn't it? Oh yeah, now we need to be pretty. Alright. Gather around, everybody. We're going to be meeting the tieflings, so we gotta look presentable. Lae'zel's like, no, you can't!
Just a brief respite.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Hi. Where there's one goblin, there's 10. Hold on. One fight just ended and now you're picking another? Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
I don't care about you.
Duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
Hey!
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
I can diffuse the situation by insulting Aradin. I'm gonna do that. He's human. Malice comes as naturally as breathing. Just show him you're the better man.
Forgive me, sister. I forgot myself. We have people to protect. Let us work towards that.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Well, I mean, they haven't completely found us.
I'm more worried about this
We
parasite
did
than a few goblins.
completely annihilate the raiding party. Good to know Aaron's take regard. He is. And what's even better is, if he just so happens to die in the first fight, you can still pick up the Night Song contract from his dead body. And nothing of value was lost.
Don't linger.
Need to act fast.
All the dead. Oh, wow. 15.
No choice but to keep going. Best be on my way.
You know what? I don't like you. Pudding!
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant.
But you're not from Elturel either. I can tell. Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Sure. A mind flayer abducted me and its ship straight to Avernus.
Well, that's quite the story.
I know, right?
And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
What exactly is this coin?
It's a soul wrapped up in a terrible iron package. Don't ask whose, because I don't know. I hope it brings you better luck than it has me.
Okay. Well. The dead bugbear is just viscera. Can I look through the telescope?
Peer through the telescope.
That's a dragon. I never bothered to look through the telescope before.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
That looks like Joaquin's Rest. Alright.
That might be worth a look. It's packed too tight. I'll need a shovel.
Too bad I don't have one. Hi there, squirrel. We're coming from the opposite side, but hey, whatever. Hi there.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot
Hey,
and
you little
bites it.
bastard. What was that for?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
There's plenty of room for us both.
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground.
They're not
I'll
ugly,
even
are
sweeten
they?
the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Sure, because I can't really climb trees.
Another grave to dig. We're getting far too much practice at it. Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Arella.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove.
And why is that?
Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
Shut up, vampire boy.
If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
All right.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
But what about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Casting out the tieflings. Original.
I don't want this to happen either. But Korga makes the decisions. I can do nothing but pray to Sylvanas in the hopes that he'll protect them.
Your prayers won't save them, but your voice might sway Kaga.
You don't know Korga. She won't listen. I'm truly sorry.
Well.
Need anything else?
What do you sell?
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay, so let's get another one of these bows if we can't afford it. Okay, fair enough. But he's got a lot of gold, so let's just start selling all the weapons we picked up. Insufficient gold. Okay. But now we have enough gold to buy that bow. Also buy the food. Which means he now has more money to buy my loot. Alright. Let's get one of these arrows. One of these arrows. One of those arrows. And then one of those arrows. Oops. Keep that for later. Okay, let's see here. Chain mail. Ring mail +2. I think I gave Asterion the ability to use medium armor. So let's go ahead and give him some medium armor. It's AC of 10 with balance. AC 15, AC of 15. This is better. Okay. And then close. Just missile snaring. That's okay. We don't need that. The spell thief. Don't need that. Okay.
Sylvanas, guide.
And let's go ahead and quickly outfit. Let's give these to Asterion. Give that to Shadowheart, that to Asterion. And I'm just gonna hold on to these cloaks for now.
Our futures. No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Actually,
right
I'm gonna give Asterion this one. Okay. Oh yeah, and I gotta give Lae'zel that bow. There we go.
Action,
Lae'zel will
not reaction.
get the bow.
Someone there?
Asterion. He is proficient in it. Good. Go.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
Not what I said.
Stop shouting.
There we go.
No?
So also give him that. There we go.
What am I
And
doing?
Shart will get ring mail. There we go.
Let's get going.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Have you forgotten, El Terrell? We should stand by our people. Because no one else will.
This isn't El Terrell, and I'm not responsible for every damn tiefling in the world!
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Alright, Shadowheart. Don't hate me,
This place seems remarkably
but
tense
I'm gonna
for
need
sacred
you
grove.
to go
Perhaps
home
we
for
shouldn't
a
linger.
quick second.
But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Because you're not gonna like what I'm gonna have Lae'zel do.
If you're sure. Though you seem to know what you're doing, I suppose. A shame. I thought we were doing well together.
We are.
Perhaps I'll see you at
It's
camp.
just-
Farewell.
Since I can't use the cheater's ring to make sure that everybody loves me, I have to be strategic in how I do things. And
I swear that ox's gaze.
I'm gonna let Lae'zel interrogate this poor tiefling, and you're gonna hate it. So if you don't know what happened,
Assume
you won't hate me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
I would do this, but since Shadowheart isn't here, and I need Lae'zel approval, I'm just gonna yes, and I suggest you do as she says. Oh, it's staring like that too. Okay.
Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. Your kind proves compliant. A useful trait.
Tieflings aren't compliant. We're survivors.
Cockroaches are survivors. Yet I do not congratulate them. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
We're tieflings. With an F. I like the eye roll.
Familiar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No. It's Faerun. I can do it too. What do you mean by purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
By covenant, or the fact that you don't know anymore? Alright. We don't technically need Lae'zel anymore. At least not for a while. And she's going to disapprove of my nice guy act, so... also, she insulted tieflings, so let's, I just want to see what'll happen. I quick saved. Oh, she's fine. Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Chatter already? Tusky.
Gesundheit. Looks so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I've never actually heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Normally people don't point out the noses on tiefling. It's usually the horns or the tail. As if your upturned bat snout is any better.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Do you know much about mind
I
flayers?
understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a Kresh. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice.
Lovely.
Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That's not gonna happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? That's good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
True. What do you mean can't?
You believe you can survive without me?
Yeah. I'm not arguing. Remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
I've learned you have to be a hard ass with Lae'zel there. Alright. I do need Asterion pretty much entirely, or always in my party, because he's the only one that can unlock things for me.
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Okay. The next thing we do, we might actually want Gale for.
Go ahead. I'm listening. With pleasure. Lead on.
Oh, he leveled up. Okay. Oh, Jesus, he's only at 26 health.
Ripe with magic.
He should be at level 5, which means he gets the 2 spells that every DM hates for their wizards to have. Fireball and Counterspell. And Wish. Well, he's way too young for Wish. But Counterspell. Get rid of Witch Bolt for Fireball. So the 3. I don't even think he can have Wish in this game. Let's do Eldritch Adept. Armor Shadows. Prepare spells. Get rid of that one. For the Hands of Burning. But that way, he can cast Mage Armor without expending a spell slot.
Never a dull moment.
Let's see here. Actually, we don't need Asterion quite yet.
Children! Look who's here. Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Well, no wonder you're struggling. Even no balance. Space your feet further apart. Why does RNGesus hate me? Natural 20. You failed. Natural 20.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Funny thing, if you're a rogue, you have an option that says do a feint, kick him in the nuts, and then stab him. So the rogue's advice is to fight dirty. One last thing, don't shout your moves like that. Spoils a surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, you'll make short work of any goblin.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it.
What else is new?
Thank you.
We're tieflings. Everyone treats us like vermin.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
Little pat on the butt.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Well, yeah, you can't do it because you're like
I don't
half
need you
his
to be
size.
Like you just
You're
have
a
to buy
child.
enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice. You'll do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Another escapee? Thank the gods. I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Now, I'm pretty
Advocatus
sure
Diaboli,
that's supposed to be,
devil's advocate, a champion in the
at
blood
least
war
in
between
universe,
diabolical
infernal.
forces
But
and
that is
demons.
clearly Latin. So, is D&D infernal just Latin?
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Cool.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Starion, go preen in the mirror.
If I must. But do try to keep them safe. They're a little useless without me.
I like how you think.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Jesus. We got Shadow Art here with the roasts.
Sharp as ever.
Alright. Let's level up Will. We're probably going to keep him a Warlock. Just because I don't really have a use for him in the party in this playthrough. Because, you know, I kind of occupy that spot in the first place. That with burning hands. Defensive duelist. Spells. We'll do that one because it's a little bit more pinpoint. Pact of the Blade because he's the fucking Blade of Frontiers. Yeah, I know you're the Blade of Frontiers and everything, Will, but I'm gonna make sure that you have a book instead of fucking repeat. Let's see. Let's do Spell Sniper, and we'll give you Green Flame Blade. Cantrips. Why not? Toll the Dead. As for spells, let's give you Hex. And we're going to go ahead and give you Eldritch Depth so you can get... No, wait, no. You're going to be in light armor. Never mind. Let's give you Mobile. Level 5. Spells. Give you the Hunger of Hadar. Devil Sight. And I guess we'll do Patron's Ire. So we'll change Hex. And also give him Counterspell. And then we'll give you Athlete to up your dex. Good. Alright, now it's time for everyone's favorite thing. We're gonna play Dress Up. Okay, I'm not really needing to give him all that much stuff, but I am gonna give him that.
Still alive, so that's progress.
And I'm gonna get him better armor, so I'll be right back. And then we can do the dye job. Hey, Damon.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble
His
these days.
eyes are different. Unlike most tieflings which have black sclera, his sclera are white. Alright, we're going to get that for Shadowheart. Padded armor +2. 4. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of that one, because that hurts. We'll sell that. That. Alright. A nice cloak. Okay. No new arrows. Alright. I have a short bow. Hunting, but a short bow. Yeah. Okay.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Okay. Go there. Go here. You go here. Alright.
A long way to go still.
A hero at heart.
Combine. Now this one is Baldurin, which, you know, Will is all about protecting the gate at all costs. So I figured it'd be perfect for him to wear the colors of the gate. His shoes. And then his clothes. Alright.
These things have stayed interesting.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Guides and road of this place. Never get a
And there he goes.
We're exposed now.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Aren't you gonna go up the ladder?
Give it back, kid.
I already...
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Don't you dare lay a finger on that child.
You threatening me?
Just a warning. I've dealt with your type before, human.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket.
I don't give a shit.
What the hell's with this?
You're not exactly the most sympathetic person out
Get
here.
away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
People are dumb enough to ask.
True.
Alright.
Hope the goblins aren't smart.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
I wonder why. Could try to be a little friendlier.
Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off.
Feck off yourself. I saved your skin back at the gates.
Yeah, you really saved the day. Swooping in and playing the hero. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
But you did. You lost the druid. And then you led the goblins directly here. I don't see how I get the blame in this. Who's the druid you lost track of?
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we returned in tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Just tell me where to find it.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
Back off, Eridan. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead, go this way.
I want to learn a trick too. It's something only I know.
Make one up.
You can do that.
Hi, Sylvie.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
So it's your side of the business.
I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Okay.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
You know, if you're a rogue, you can say, oh yeah, that's a great trick. It's this con, right? Wait, what?
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
I can try it. Yay!
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
If there was magic in this ring, I would have felt it. It's nothing but junk.
Hey, not so loud! You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
This sounds like a scam. But, alright, take your ring. What do you have to trade?
Thank you. That means so much. That's what I got.
Alright. Well, let's do the thing. Just buying all the food. And a shovel. Alright.
You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Hi, Sylvie. Relax, I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Hey, you here to trade or?
partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Could at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Make room for the chumps. Well, at least she's honest about it.
Please, last through.
I don't think I have anything that could buff Will. Okay.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Well, that could have gone better.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Yeah, if the kid dies, that won't be good. For many reasons. She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to him.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
I know you can.
Hurry! I'm at the end of
I've
my term.
talked the druids out of their bullshit as a druid. And Kalago's just like, God damn it, you're right. Roar! I can do it too.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I fucking please.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
That's right. You've been warned. Alright, let's talk with Volo first. Then we're gonna save Arabella. Then we're gonna go that way.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your question.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyogs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Time we spent among the books. I'm a student of the page. Rez, your intelligence is 10. That's a bullshit. Shut up.
Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
There's dragon blood in my veins. I know if one of my forebears had been there.
Witness believes herself to be dragon, possibly deluded.
Do you not see the scales on my face?
Quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yeah, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Wait, about our conversation earlier. Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Right, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath?
Child.
A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest.
Imprison her? She's just a child.
She's a parasite.
You're a
She eats
parasite.
our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Yeah, you keep
Come, Korga.
identifying with the
idol.
viper.
Surely.
I'm identifying more with the wolf. Tiefling nature. That's an intelligence check, though. Tiefling persuasion. That will probably be an easier check for me. Because that's a DC 15 with no bonus. But this one feels more like me calling her out for her bullshit. So we're going to go with that one first. Because if I fuck it up, think a fight might break out. Don't druids cherish harmony? Gelling the girl disrupts nature's balance. Potato chips.
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out,
I think
thief.
it's a slightly easier
My
nature
grace has
check
its limits.
if you're a ranger, because rangers are more in tune with nature.
Thank you,
But
Korga.
yeah, druids,
Master
I don't
Holston-
even think you need to
Halsin isn't
roll.
here.
You can just say, hey,
Keep
fuck
his
you,
name
I'm a
off your
druid.
tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you You sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Alright. Let's see here. What is Shadowheart's?
Let's get on with it.
She's medium.
I
Gale is
applaud your
medium.
taste.
And Will is neutral.
No time to rest.
Lovely.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Alright. Go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
I mean, that
the way
does
you
describe
diffused the
me.
tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the
Supposed to
girl.
long rest in
In
one
short,
of these moments.
I've grown to trust you.
I normally long rest halfway between doing stuff in the Grove. I was actually going to take a long rest here relatively shortly. But yeah, the game does want you to long rest more often than not because that is how you progress plot stuff.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
That kind of condition.
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What kind of items are we talking about exactly?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Okay. Sure, why not?
You have my thanks. And fear not.
Hello,
your
Starscream.
implicit
Welcome to
trust is
stream.
well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need.
Why is that
overflows
dude
with
walking on the
magic-infused
table?
treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession, primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Alright, well, first...
By letting that child
That
escape without
mule.
consequence.
They look like
Might
dark
as well have lain on the
justiciars.
ground and let them trample us.
Hi, Silver.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Nope, just wanted to give you my scent. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay.
He thinks
if you
I'm
must.
safe. That's just because I don't have Fireball yet.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Those murals in the Grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Right.
To kill a bunch of innocents. I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother, you call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
I mean, you say that my kind only sees villains and victims, and you're partially right. I see a villain right now as she's standing in front of me. But your kind looks down upon, or from on high, on everyone else because you think you're so much better than everyone else. Fucking knife here. That was in character. I actually like elves.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Yeah, a more nurturing animal to identify yourself with would be more like akin to a mama bear. Vipers aren't exactly known to be protective.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Alright, well. We're gonna go ahead and take a rest. I don't think we need to change our party. Actually, might want to have Lae'zel as more of a... I'm pretty sure we don't need Will anymore, so...
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Alright.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Try plays with Will.
Well chosen.
Alright. Long rest. Holy balls, that's a lot. Okay, well, we'll start with Will and work our way over.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Confident. No tiny tap will be getting the best of me.
Courage in danger shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that...
That's the in-game explanation of why you're all level 1, despite Gale being an arch-wizard, Will being a warlock for decades. It does work. Larian came up with a very good in-game reason as to why everyone starts at level 1. So I'm not criticizing him, I'm commending him.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday.
We could conjecture all night.
Yeah,
I suppose the why
all of
doesn't
the
matter so much as the
companions,
what
except
next.
for maybe
And that
Lizelle
answer is plain as the horns on a war
and
devil's
Shadowheart.
head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes
Should
sooner
be
than we
at a
think.
lot higher level when you start out, but they're not. Reason why I excluded Lizelle and Shadowheart is Shadowheart, because of the nature of her Shar worship, she's forgotten a lot of things, and that means she loses experience every time she loses her memories. Lizelle, I think, canonically is on the low end of the totem pole in the Githyanki military.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay. Astarion.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
Really?
You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I thought you didn't like me.
You have your charms. More than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Watch yourself, Astarion.
Oh. You're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Astarion isn't mad that we saw through his charm. In fact, he's probably impressed by it. Alright.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
So what will come next for you once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh yes, who?
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
You know, this could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
Is she serious? I'm not gonna do that because she'll probably figure it out. So let's just keep seeing how far we can take this. We could find somewhere discreet right now, away from the camp.
Brambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice, I'm afraid. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well.
Damn it. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Okay. Let's see here. We got spicy shrimp soup.
There are important matters to discuss.
Chicken. You don't have an exclamation point over your head. Alright. Let's go ahead and get armor on. Do I have anything? Let's see, that's potion of speed. Turns. Alright. Nothing permanent. Shadow Heart, though. Can drinky this. And Lae'zel can drinky that.
I crave blood.
Let me work my magic.
No one stopped me yet.
And then some animals. And detect. Alright.
Concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Slightly off. Push it just a bit to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
There you go.
I'm
Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
okay.
Like how I can politely ask a bear to move, and he's like, fine. Let's go ahead and talk with Arella.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
No more light-fingered antics, right, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
It's our job to get us out of here safely.
Alright.
The druids don't care about me.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
It is quite a racket. You could spare your ears by leaving.
We can't. Our brains are melting.
Karina, drag me away. The big one is right. We should go.
before it's too late. With my last strength, I will save us both. Away! Away!
Well, that was a thing. Hi, Alfira.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become
What's that tune you're singing?
more like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Oh, well, I mean, the animals agreed. Why do you think they left?
I thought they were cheering me on. Even animals think I'm terrible. I want to finish this song, but I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Sure, let's go.
Start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry.
That's when you're a bard. I don't think I've ever done it. I've never started as a bard. I've multi-classed into a bard, but I've never been a bard before for this quest. But yeah, I actually prefer the outcome if you just ask her what it's about. You won't get the proficiency with musical instruments, but it goes into a cutscene of her playing the full song. And I really like it.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you now.
She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. Keep the lute. Please. You've earned it. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
And now I have musical instrument proficiencies. So let's just
Tonight.
Apparently, I only vaguely remember this because I've only played that game a little bit. But apparently this song is from Divinity 2 Original Sin. Or Original Sin 2, whatever, whichever order it is. But I think this is Losei's song.
Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade.
Yeah, that one was Flu's favorite song.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful. That might be worth a look.
Alright. It's like, come on, Gale.
There's no time to waste.
Okay, we do have Sanctuary. Good.
I've got a long road ahead.
What's next? Time for a boost.
Looking ahead.
Such a pretty song.
Why did I put Sanctuary on him? No reason. No reason at all. You shouldn't be standing in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I don't hear anything. Come back to shore.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Oh, fuck, I'm lured. We're all lured. Good thing I put Sanctuary up first.
What happened? I see you now for what you are.
Moving.
All right. Fuck you. So you still have Sanctuary. Yes.
swiftly now.
Victory awaits.
God damn it. But that one has enough movement. I have another bonus action. Sweet. Fuck you. And I was playing a song, you fucker. Only one left, so
Are they gone?
they're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Back to your parents. There's worse in the wilds than harpies.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Cool.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Met with a lot of harpies, did you?
And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either.
You're totally not arrogant.
That depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Idea of magic education is bizarre to me. I had to learn or die.
Whether the source is blood or books, magic is hard to master. Do or die indeed. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Short rest. But we need to loot everything. Okay. Get up there. Ceremonial cloak. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Okay. Inscrutable journal. Ring of color spray. Okay. Let's do that and that. Alright. And I could walk all the way back, but I don't wanna. Walking is hard.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even
Oh,
see it.
we will recruit Minthara, but that is gonna be in Act 2. Because the only way to recruit Minthara in Act 1 is to murder the
These tieflings
grove.
prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
But yeah, thanks to Floof, I know how to do it
They're
now.
survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Still pick her up in Act 1.5 of Towers. You mean the crash? Act 1.5 is the crash. Act 2 is Moonrise Towers, or am I thinking of a different tower? But yeah, in Act 1, how we're going to deal with Minthara is... Oh yeah, that is exactly what we're going to be doing with her Sovereign. Because I think in the last Arella playthrough, by the time we got to that point, I didn't quite know how to save her so we could recruit her. So I led her into a trap. And she died in front of the Druid Grove. But now that I know what I'm doing, we're going to knock her out and then just murder the out of everyone and that dares stop us as we walk back the long way back to the grove.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Alright, I have things to sell if you have coin to spare. Have some bone. Fire swell. Cucumber. Watermelon. Steak. Roast beef. Why does Shadowheart have my underwear? I guess she can keep it. Let's get Gale a better staff. We'll get him Raid Dancer. I'm just gonna get the rings and cloaks because they only cost like one thing.
Sylvanus be with you.
All right.
No rest for the wicked, I
Let's
see.
give you that. Don't currently have a headpiece, but that's okay. Alright.
What to do?
Go ahead and meet with Donnie.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
I'd like to see the dragon's
He
lair.
nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Claws. Use them.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? It's kind of risky, you know?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
I ain't your mother. Do as you want.
Didn't need your permission, but fine.
Got anything to trade? Scroll of cliff warding, greater invisibility. Let's sell some of our other stuff. Here, have a bone and a cape. And then I will take these elixirs.
Anything else?
Nope.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Alright, and then I'm gonna put those elixirs in here.
Gods, it's boring in here.
When do I get to run the ring scan? Sylvie got caught. We have to lay low for a while.
I knew she wasn't ready. Can you stop? It's not like you never got caught.
Drink. Now not only am I fire resistant, I'm lightning resistant. Alright, now we should probably switch out Lae'zel for Astarion.
Do we get to wear armor too?
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Perhaps if you lost a follower or two. Excellent.
Sir, are we gonna
ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
Swan Avenge Cannon. Won't change anything.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
You'd better be right.
Which is one of the main
It's
reasons
alright,
why I
Arca.
sent Lae'zel away. She'd be like, hell no, kill her. Vengeance.
Gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
Please tell me your shot was fired.
No, no, no. Yours truly diffused the situation. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks.
I mean, that's
Mind
true
you,
of
all
most
I did was call
bars.
for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
Alright.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who's this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess.
My
We're
apologies.
burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
You've caught my interest. Do you have any brochures?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
You're right. Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Deal.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
I'm just gonna close this. Alright, Asterion, do your thing.
Close. Easy.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Follow me, I'll keep you safe.
Happily. Lead the way.
First, time to level up. We're a level 4 sorcerer. Almost got the fireball. Okay. We get a new cantrip. Let's see here. Station. I think I'll do Booming Blade. Alright, and then for my new spell, I mean, it's technically not fire, but Dragon's Breath could be useful. Okay, yeah. Okay, so feats. Pretty sure I've already got Elemental Adept. Fire, yeah, okay. Let's go with Fey Touched. Up our Charisma. And let's do Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah, do Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Okay. Let's go ahead and escort Saza out of here.
Might be worth a look.
Let's get even out. Time to kill. Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
There we go.
Well, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Let's make this quick.
This really isn't my forte.
Alright. That worked.
There is work
I
to
didn't
do.
know what hit him. Level 6 cleric. That gives Thunderbolt Strike when you deal lightning or thunder damage to a creature that is large or small. You can pick. Oh, cool. Prepare spells. Not incite greed. Let's do remove curse. And then for feet. Let's do mobile. That'll be helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and get lightning bolt. And psionic blast. And there's a scorcher. Okay. Prepare spells. Get rid of witch bolt. Put in lightning bolt. Get rid of burning hands. Put in the scorcher. Okay. And in defeat. Let's go ahead and improve your intelligence. Alright. Ranger level 3. Spells. Let's do Cure Wounds. Subclass. Oh, I can't do the Horizon Walker? I guess that's only PC. Okay. Then you're gonna be a Gloomstalker. Because that's the one that goes best with rogues. And then you Fighting Initiate for 2-weapon fighting. Okay, so I'm gonna need to turn off all the traps. We're in the eagle.
Traps. How considerate. With ease.
And there's that island that we gotta go. Turn the thing off on. Alright, all the traps are done. Alright.
that blood? No, never mind. That took the edge off.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
Gratitude doesn't help me. Tell me about that priest.
I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Alright, we're gonna go back in. Because we gotta heal up that druid. And then we'll probably long rest and call it a strum.
There's no time to waste.
Take you. I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die.
But we had to do that after we got Saza out of there, because if Saza was still with us, he'd be like, "What the hell? How are those goblins slipping into the grove?"
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Sure. No problem.
Of a soul away.
Oh, time for Gale's thing with Mistra. That's the DD Wizard's door. Mistra, right?
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away.
Care to tell me why you're conjuring an image of the goddess?
No special reason, really. I was just practicing an incantation.
There's more to it than that. You're contemplating her in a way I can hardly fathom. The DC is 5. Watch as Yep, Alright. Potato chip time.
What can I say? She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies. The weave. Mistra is all magic. And as far as I'm concerned, she is all creation.
I didn't realize that. You sound like a smitten schoolboy.
It is a kind of love, after all. At the very least, the most deep-seated passion. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
My magic is both ancient and raw. Sometimes even volatile.
Yes, as raw and ancient as the veins of Bahamut.
Thank you for saying Bahamut, not Tiamat.
By reaching into the weave together.
Because I am descendant from a gold dragon. And by all
Then
means.
follow my lead. Now you.
Imitate the gesture with ease. I hate how the animation is the same.
A familiar
It should be as fluid
like a
as
kind
Gale's
word and
is
a
because
kind
I'm
touch
literally
at the same
magic.
time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
An easy incantation. Simply repeat after Gale. At least there's no checks I have to do.
The scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Sink deep into your magic. It is who you are. It is home.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Incredible. Well, of course, I could imagine it by myself.
You're hard to please, aren't you?
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
If this was Carolina, we would be doing number 1. But we're going after Shadowheart, so this is a satisfying end to a Wonders experience. It's time to let go.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night.
It wasn't that hard.
I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Alright.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Of course she is. Fool wizard. She's a sorcerer. The weave is as natural. This is pretty... Yep. That's why, like, I think... I've never... I don't remember with the warlock. But with every other class that I've played, you have to do a check. I think even the wizard has to do a check. It's an extremely easy check, but it's still a check. The sorcerer just like, yeah, no, fuck it. A wiz does not? Okay. I've never actually played a wizard. Well, not a true wizard. I did a mind weaver, astral seer. It's an intelligence caster, but not technically a wizard. And I still had to do a check. But yeah, I like how sorcerer doesn't need to do a check for channeling the weave, because like I learned how to do this when I was 5 by accident.
Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Fair enough. Alright.
There are important matters to discuss.
You don't have an exclamation point over your head. I'm not talking to you. No one's dead, and I'm not gonna do those stupid hireling things. think we're good. So let's just go to bed. Do that. Just get it simple. All right. We're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. But tomorrow morning we're gonna be playing Halo Wars. We're either gonna finish it tomorrow or halfway finish it tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure how many more missions there are. Anywhere between 2 and 4. And then after Halo Wars is complete, we can move Baldur's Gate 3 Arella 2.0 to Saturday. Sunday, in the Insanity of Victor Shepard, we're going to recruit Zaid and do his loyalty mission, which is totally not going to burn a fuel refinery to the ground for vengeance. Totally not going to do that. Monday, in Final Fantasy X, we will attempt to defeat Dark Veilfor. Probably won't be able to do it, but we're going to try. Wednesday, when the Floof crew plays Baldur's Gate 3, we're going to head up to Cazador's lair and attempt to defeat the foul vampire once and for all. And then next Thursday, with the aircraft showcase in Ace Combat 5, we're going to continue with some mid-tiers, like the Mirage, the MiG-29, the A-10, and the Tomcats. And then next week in Batman Arkham Origins, we're going to quickly defeat Deadshot. And then we're going to track down the Electrocutioner because he's going to be attending a meeting with Joker. And that is, I think, the biggest mission in the game. So it's going to be a big one. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you tomorrow morning with Halo Wars. Good night.